Me, 16. Working as a farmhand during the summer to make some extra cash. I get room and board, so I also live on the farm at this time. This is in Nebraska, by the way. Anyways, the first 3 weeks go by smoothly. Simple but tedious work. One day the farmer, his name is John, comes up to me. John says, "Hey Anon, I think someone is fucking around in the field at night. I've found corn stalks trampled, torn up, and thrown all over the place for the past 2 days. Do you think you can just watch the field tonight and make sure no one comes back? I'll even give you tomorrow off. Accept quest.png. Kinda excited for guard duty, and really excited that I get tomorrow off. Later that night, before I head out to the field, John gives me his shotgun. Tells me to, if I see them, just scare them off, don't shoot anyone unless I absolutely have to, and that he'll come running if he hears a shot. Yeehaw.jpg. Sit on lawn chair next to the field. Do a couple rounds, get bored real quick. About halfway through the night, I hear giggling coming from the corn. The sound of children giggling. 3 spooky 5 me. Eventually work up the nerve to walk up to the edge of the field, shotgun in hand, and yell in my best intimidating voice, "You all leave here and never come back, or there'll be trouble." There is a little bit of rustling, and the giggling stops. Work up even more nerve, and decide to go in, rustle up the corn, to make sure they left. I don't hear anyone giggling anymore. In fact, I don't hear anything anymore. No bugs, no wind, nothing. Dead silence. Hoping to not get children of the corn, I get out of there, praying that the child giggling didn't start back up. I make it out of the cornfield and, still not hearing any giggling, I take it that whoever was in there ran off. I didn't check the entire field, but whatever. Adequacy achieved. Dawn comes, see John, tell him what I heard, and we walk through the field together. Everything seems fine. Go back to the house to take a much-needed rest. Wake up that afternoon, head downstairs. John is outside talking to the sheriff. John's wife tells me that, while the field was fine, someone stuck into the barn and killed one of the cows. Go out, talk to John and the sheriff about what I heard, go see the cow for myself. Full-scale mutilation. Drained of all blood, missing eyes and organs. Precision surgical cuts all over the body. Sheriff is lost. Asks us if we knew anyone who could have done this. ALMAOS.PNG. John pipes up, and through some sort of Olympian-level mental gymnastics, says that it's still probably just some asshole kids. The sheriff and I are less convinced. Regardless, the sheriff takes his word for it and leaves. John tells me that we are both gonna do a stakeout tonight, with me watching the cornfield and him watching the barn. Seems like a bad idea, but okay. That night, I take the shotgun, he takes the rifle, and we both report to our designated places. I've got a bad feeling about this. I sit on my lawn chair and wait. Hours later, giggling starts back up. Corn starts rustling. I, very timidly, yell out for whoever was there to identify themselves. Instantly regret that. Out of the corn walks a 7-foot-tall hominid with antlers, a very bestial-looking face /snout, what appeared a shit-eating grin, large claws, and with an occasional spike jutting out of a seemingly random places on its body. Oh god, oh fuck. Fire a shot at it in fear, fall over in my lawn chair. Pick myself up and start booking it to the barn. We're talking Usain Bolt levels of speed here. Still, I can hear the thing chasing after me. Trip in a gopher hole. Fucking gophers. I kinda just go into a fetal position and start screaming. Not my proudest moment. I can hear John finally get his ass out of the barn, start yelling, and start firing some shots. I black out. Wake up the next morning in the house, with John, his wife, his daughter, and the sheriff all standing over me. John told the sheriff that some random schmuck attacked me. I tell the sheriff that it was dark and I couldn't ID the guy, so he leaves. Once I am feeling better, John takes me out back and confirms I'm not crazy. He says that once he got out of the barn, he saw the creature on all fours, leaning over me. He yelled, and fired 6 shots at it, before it got back up on 2 legs and ran through the field into the nearby woods. Oddly enough, his description was different than mine, in that he said the creature had a bumpy, bulbous head instead of animal-like snout. After this, we search the farm for any clues. We find a white viscous liquid all over the property. Assume it's some kind of blood. After this, we go into full alert mode. No being out after dusk, always carrying guns, etc. No more problems for the rest of the summer. I'm still in contact with John today. He's a bit touchy on the issue, but claims that he has never seen the creature again, although he will occasionally hear something pacing around the farm